Obama's not the only one with lead pipes. Believe me, Republicans got plenty of lead pipes and a couple of blowtorches. And one of their names is a guy named Floyd Brown. And it looks like he's going to come right back at Obama with the usual Republican dirty tricks. We'll see if it winds up working. Who is Floyd Brown? He's the guy who did the Willie Horton ad. And, you know, clobbered Dukakis with the picture of Willie Horton, you know, a scary-looking black guy out on furlough, rapes and murders, and, you know, Dukakis let him get away with it, and he's so soft on crime. And that's kind of an infamous ad, and it wound up apparently damaging Dukakis a lot. Now, I think conventional wisdom winds up overemphasizing ads like that. They do have an effect. I wonder really how much of an effect it had in the overall scheme of things. But without getting into that, we generally know that there was a veiled reference there. It wasn't just about crime. And so Floyd Brown is back, and he plans to run a bunch of ads against Obama on the issue of crime. And you said, wait a minute, that seems a little weird, because crime is down all over the country, and it's not something that is really being talked about. And if you do any polls of what people are concerned about, crime doesn't even make the list on most polls. So why take an obscure topic like that and emphasize it? Well, they asked the analyst, and the analyst said, it's not about the crime. It's a proxy for race. It's a way to bring up race and say, scary black guy supporting other scary black guys who are criminals. Think about it. So one of the ways that they're going to do that specifically is they're going to bring up this death penalty bill in the Illinois state legislature where Obama voted against the death penalty for gang-related crimes. But one of the reasons that he did, it's so disingenuous, is because there already was in fact, there was 4 different death penalty statutes that cover the same exact thing. You're like, do we really need a 5th one? And it turned out, by the way, Obama was right. After that bill passed anyway, the Republican governor of Illinois at the time vetoed the bill and eventually commuted the sentences of everyone on death row in Illinois because he said, I can't trust the system. I think we got the wrong guys. So he didn't let those people go, but he said, I'm going to turn their death sentences into life sentences so that we can study these cases and make sure we don't have anything wrong. Now, that governor wound up taking a lot of heat for that, but it was a courageous move by a Republican governor at the time. So they got nothing on him, but they don't care that they don't have anything on him. They just want to bring up the race issue, and Floyd Brown is definitely your guy to do it. And so we'll see if that has any effect. But my personal belief on that is they're barking up the wrong tree, that this is not George H.W. Bush versus Dukakis. This is not 1988. A lot of time has passed. 20 years has passed. I don't think anybody's going to be buying this crime stuff. And yes, of course, it might help to energize some Republican racists. But is that going to swing the election? I really don't think so.